Alright friends, check this out. This looks absolutely amazing. These are the new Overwatch Ultimates action figures from Hasbro. From the Blizzard game, looks absolutely incredible. All of them look just unreal. I can't wait to show you. And man, the paint jobs, the sculpts, the accessories, the list goes on. These action figures are unreal. So guys, if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe now. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below, and guys, yeah, click that share button so you can share this with everyone you think that would enjoy it. So guys, why don't we go ahead and get started right now.
It's so nice to meet you, Gigi.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G. I will see you on the TV.
Congratulations on all your success.
Super Channel G.
Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. And look what we're going to be looking at here today, where we're going to be unboxing these Overwatch Ultimates action figures by Hasbro. They're incredible, and I'm just going to show you who's going to be in here. And of course, we have Tracer, and look how amazing this action figure looks. Look at the paint job just from the outside, the amazing detail, absolutely phenomenal. So, if you look at the back, they showed these 5 figures. But this one has been impossible to find. I'm not sure it's out yet. We've been toy hunting it for months now and don't find it anywhere. So maybe it's just not out yet, but we're gonna look to see who's in here. So of course we have Tracer, we have Sombra, Lucio, Reaper, and then we have the 2 packs here, which we have Ana and Soldier 76, and of course we have Mercy and Pharah. And just to take a quick look how amazing these are, and then we'll move on and we'll start opening them all. Look at this. Doesn't that look incredible? Look at the Sombra. And then great accessories for each one of these figures. Look at this Lucio. Unbelievable, right? Look at that. Okay. Look at this Reaper. Just absolutely amazing. And then of course, look at these 2 packs. Just unbelievable. All right. Unbelievable. So, why don't we go ahead and get started? What do you say? Of course, we need to get started with the most obvious character from the game, right? The person who's on the cover. And that would be Tracer. And look how incredible this art package is. Look at that right there. This beautiful artwork. Look at those really cool shoes. Look at that amazing weapon. Just incredible artwork. And these action figures definitely brought that artwork to life. Look at that. So, unbelievable. Let me see if it says anything here that's actual write-up. No, there is no write-up, so we'll just show you the stats. Or, yeah, because it says Lena Oxton, 26, occupation adventurer, profession. Oh, that's sorry, it's in other languages. Affiliation, Overwatch, formerly. And so, God, these look amazing. All right, let's get started. There's not going to be any write-up on the back, so we'll just show you the artwork and we'll jump right in. Looks like the same art, right, all around. Let's take a look. All right. So first off, we have this absolutely gorgeous looking figure. My goodness, look at that. This amazing detail and artwork. Okay, so we'll set this box aside, and this is beautiful packaging. Look at this. Let's zoom in. Wow. This is an absolute wonderful sculpt for this fella right here. So let me get closer right over here. Sorry guys. And let's pop her on out. Let's take a look to see what her articulation looks like. Wow, absolutely wonderful head articulation. Look at that. Look at this really cool head sculpt. Man, it even has the 2 piercings right there in the high part of the ear. So the head moves extremely well. Look at that. Extremely far up, extremely far down. Look at the hair detail. Just unreal. You know what? Let me bring this a little further down. That way I'm not reaching up to see it. So it looks absolutely amazing. Look at these glasses. I don't think they come off. Nope, they're attached. So let's see. Look at this cool British flag here. The arms move really well. They move really solid and fluid. Let's see. I see at least a single joint. I don't know if I can see a double joint. But it moves really well. Look at that. Back and forth, around, and then a nice wide opening so we can put a weapon in there. So looks like kind of a mirror image on both. Does it move at the waist? So interesting. Look at this joint right here. That's an interesting joint. And then it moves right here by the ribs. So look at that. So that's really awesome. This is really cool. Look how this is going. Look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? So that looks really neat. Great looking paint job. Moves really well at the thighs. At the hips, I'm sorry. And then we have a double joint, but I can't get the top one to move. I'm trying to get it without breaking it. There we go. Took a lot of effort. But I'm sure it loosened up a little bit. Look at that beautiful texture and paint. So yeah, look at that. I wonder if we can get that pose from the box. There, all the joints definitely loosened up. Let's see, we can move like this, and we can even pivot. Cool, great job. Oops, I'm sorry, I keep going off camera because I have my camera on the opposite side than I normally do. But let's see the weapons, and then we'll set up to see if we can get a really good action pose. So look how outstanding these look. Doesn't that look awesome? Look at that. And I'm assuming, oh, you put this in there. Look at that. Pew pew. Alright, so let's get this out right here. There we, oops. Let me see. There we are. So let's fit that in there. Wow, it's not going in there very well. Okay, that's much better. And then we have these other hands to switch out. Oh, whoa. I was like, for a moment there, that almost looked like too many fingers. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, cool. Just looked odd for a second. This really cool hand. There we go, looks great. And then this other one is pointing, so not always just holding guns. So that's a really cool accessory right there. And let's see. I'm pretty confident we can get something similar to this pose. So all we have to do is lean her this way, move her head this way, move this leg extra long like that. Bring this one up and down and like that. Have this arm out, this one down, and there you go. So we have some foreshortening, which means we bring the gun close to the camera, or whatever the object is close to the camera. Look at that. We can lean her forward like that. Bring the arm up. Put the other gun in the other hand. And there you go. Voila. Something very similar. You can tweak it a little bit and it'll look very much like it. So, look at that. So, oh man, I don't have my stands here. So because I don't have my stands here, I'm gonna have to just put her up on a pose that she can hold. Kind of like that. There you go. Let's see if we can get her to stay in this pose, since it's kind of a jumping pose. Ooh, it's gonna be difficult. So anyway, I'm gonna get her in a cool pose, and then yeah, we'll move on to our next figure. What do you say? So I'm actually gonna put these back in here. I'm just gonna have her firing her weapons. Okay. Okay, so here's a pretty good pose that definitely doesn't need a stand. I definitely would prefer the standing jumping pose, but this one looks really cool. So, man, does that look awesome. So we'll go ahead and set it right over here. See how cool that looks? Adjust this just a smidge, and let's move on. All right, so next we have Sombra, and look how awesome she looks. Looks absolutely incredible. Jeez, these figures look amazing. Look at that. So unbelievable. So this one shows, oh, you know what I didn't notice? The little flag. Wow, look at that. So very cool. This one actually has a Mexican flag. So this one says name, and it's blocked out. Age 30, occupation hacker, affiliation Talon Los Muertos, right? So great. Let's open this figure up and let's take a closer look. Alright, let's bring it down here. Let's take a close look. This beautiful package, and man, this looks amazing already. Look at that. So, oh jeez, looks absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and take her out. And what a great job they did of supporting the action figure. Look at that. And look at this awesome, awesome head sculpt. This beautiful paint job on the hairdo. Look at that. The head moves pretty well. Look at that. It's a little looser than what I liked, but it is supported enough to stay how we want it to stay. Look at that. I'm not sure if this comes off. I guess it could come off, but we'd have to take that out of the glue, so it's intended to stay there. See if anything else moves off. Okay, it doesn't look like it. So excellent head sculpt. Look at that beautiful paint job. The arms. Let's see. They have this little part that sticks out, so just be mindful of that. They come into a 90-degree angle. They turn pretty solid and fluid. I guess that's they're solidly built and move fluidly. This is what I meant. They can be solid and fluid and gaseous. So there we go. And look at these awesome hands right here. Look at that. Super like skeletal and tech looking at the same time. So that moves really well. Look at that. This beautiful paint job. Look at this blues and this fuchsia or whatever. Let's see. Legs move very similarly to our previous figure, and look at that. Man, it looks absolutely outstanding. So there we go. These are thinner than what you would see like a Marvel Legend, for example. Well, the opening here lets that leg move a lot better than this one. So just throwing that out there. Look at this detail. Just incredible. It's absolutely amazing. Look at that. Okay, and let's see what we got here. Look at this weapon here. Man. Doesn't that look awesome? Look at these other hands. And I take it these hands are... Wow. Let's see. Careful, because these fingers feel a little bit fragile. Let's see which one actually holds the gun. We don't need two fingers in there. We just need one. So, probably not that one. Let's see this one. But the thumb's kind of weird. I guess that is the hand. There we go. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Let's bend the arm closer to the body. That looks absolutely just unreal. Look at that. Let's see what else we got here. Man, look at all these great accessories. Jeez. And these hands. Okay, we'll move this here. Oop, give me just a second. Move this aside. Okay, so here we go. Let's zoom just a little bit out. So we have this, like, what is this? Teleportation device, which I guess we just set up around here. We have this, like, I guess the hacker emblem. I guess we're gonna have to swap out the hands to do that, right? A little effect going on. So let's see, let's swap this hand out. Or let's see, maybe it doesn't matter. But let's just pull that hand out and pull this out from right here. Look at this. And I think we can just have these two go in here. I'm assuming so. Look at that. Right? Okay. Definitely looks like it. Let's see. I want to make sure that it goes smoothly and not like an awkward little deal right here. So give me a second also. Okay, and I guess I took a look because of the hands, how the hands are positioned and the way this goes back here. I guess it is better off for the left hand. So you see that skull right there, the upside down heart for the nose almost. So okay, so we'll switch those out. Put this here. There we are. We can just bend the wrist in like that. Look at that. There we go. And we can get her other hand back and hold that machine gun looking weapon. There we are. Put the trigger finger back through it. And let me say, that looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? Look at that. So this is definitely an outstanding figure. There we go. And there we go. Let's see if we can put it right back over here. Those are two very similar poses, so let's see what we can do for our next one. Let's go ahead and put this away right over here. And move on next. What do you say? Oops, where'd I get this? Right over here. Alright. Next. Okay, and we have Lucio, and look how amazing he looks. Doesn't that look awesome? Look at this beautiful artwork. Look at this beautiful colors and sculpt. This looks absolutely amazing right away. Just pops off. Look at that. Support. And let's see what it says here. It's got a Brazilian flag right over here. And wow, look at that. Lucio Correia dos Santos. 26. Occupation DJ. Freedom fighter. Affiliation none. And cool, look at that symbol right there. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's get this bad boy open. Open this up. Let's take a look at this amazing action figure. Wow. Look how incredible these look. And I want to make sure I set this up the right way. Look at those awesome looking, futuristic looking rollerblade type things that he has on his feet. They look absolutely amazing. So let's get this out. His hands are kind of coming through holes here, so I'm going to push them out. And what a great support right there. Look at that. His head is a little bit looser than I would have liked. Also, that's something that you'll notice right away. But it's very light considering it's got this back here. So it goes about this far back because it obviously hits right there, but otherwise moves pretty far back. This is extremely soft. Careful you don't tear it. Oh, do these come off? Nope, not supposed to. Okay. Great head sculpt. And so look at, let's see. How do these shoulders move? They move pretty well. Look at that. I know I'm going out of focus. Sorry guys. Let me stop moving around so much. There we go. Okay. So look at this awesome tattoo right here. Look how it moves above the bicep. We got these double joints on this figure. Scratching his head. Picking his ear. So looks absolutely awesome. This doesn't feel as solid as it could, I guess, but these figures are not huge, so these parts are small. So just be mindful of that and support your joints when you move them. Turn the wrist back and forth. Look at that. Definitely a trigger hand looking right here. We got some great articulation right here under the rib cage. Let's see, does not move anywhere out the waist, but it does have this interesting ab crunch right here. Look at that. So he turns there, but has this interesting ab crunch right there. Look at that joint. Wow, look at these, how they're attached. It's great detail to this figure. This looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. Moves in the high part of the thigh on here and articulates up pretty well. These are extremely soft. And let's see how that looks. Okay, so you can still get some great articulation here. Look at that. So these legs are only going to articulate this much because they're going to hit right there. But that's still pretty incredible. And look how awesome this looks. It's got this great mobility on this ankle. Look at this beautiful blade right here that he's riding on. Looks so amazing. All right, so let's see what we want him to look like. Since his legs only move so much, there's not a whole lot we can do. So just be mindful of that. Let's see the accessories we have here. So these really cool hands. Look at that. His fist. This one with the open fingers. And look at these. Some of these look amazing. Wow. They look like they'd be really good to eat. They are not edible. Don't try and eat them. I'm just saying they look like, almost look like gummies. Do not eat them. No matter how tempting it looks. So, okay. I'm assuming these just go right here. And they just like pop into place, I guess, right? Look at that. So that's outstanding. And look at this. Wow, that's super, super cool. Let's have his hand going out like that. Let's have him coming across. And let's have him wanting to shoot this off. Boom, hit the ground with it. Ah, how come I can't get his thumb in there? Well, his thumb's bending the wrong way. Look at that. So be mindful of the thumb. There we go. There we are. Look at that. Oh! So I was trying to straighten his arm out. Ooh, his leg kind of turned in on me. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can turn this leg back out. Turn this back in. And, okay. There we go. It's kind of an awkward pose. So, I guess I can't have him reaching down without taking those off. So I wonder, do I need both of these on there? Or can I have him kind of like, let's get a really cool pose. What if I brought one leg up and had him skating on one leg? Let's see. There we go. Let's bring this one up. There we are. Will it support it? There we are. That's kind of cool. What do you think about that? There we are. Well, he'll match the other one still. I was trying to do something totally different, but it just looks too cool. There we go. Oops. Hit the wall and then everything changed. There we go. Let's see if we can get that to support right here on the wall. Or, sorry, I wish we had a stand here so that we can get this really amazing pose down. There we go. Look at that. That looks absolutely outstanding. I don't think we need both of these in there. Kind of overkill and they don't balance very well together. So, guys, what do you think about that before we move on? Doesn't that look amazing? Now, let's take a close look at all three of our figures that we've looked at so far. Unbelievable. All right, let's move on. Okay, and next we have Reaper, and look how cool he looks. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Look at this great artwork. Look how it bleeds over onto this side. It looks absolutely amazing. Let's see what it says back here. Black Watch Reyes. Doesn't that look awesome? I almost said eyes a second ago without seeing the R. So Gabriel Reyes, age 51, occupation commander of Black Watch, affiliation Black Watch, and look at that. Isn't that cool? And the question mark for the flag. So let's get this bad boy open. Let's take a look, see what we got going on here. So this action figure, wow, look at these blasts right here for these guns. Look at these huge weapons right here. What a great looking figure. So the hands come through again, so let's push this out. Be mindful of his hands coming out of those holes. There we are. Let's pop him out. Let's see. Look at this gorgeous detail. Look at this hoodie on this armor. He again has this interesting ab crunching joint right here. He moves a lot looser than I would have liked, but nonetheless, right here at the chest, just under the chest. Let's see, we have an interesting ball joint here for the shoulder. It then moves right underneath that ball joint, and then double joints right here at the elbow. It's like a really tight move. That's his head. It's got pretty good mobility. Look at that. Let's zoom in closer on it. See the paint job on it. Definitely got some battle wounds. Look at that, drawstrings. And other than him being a little bit loose right there, it looks really cool. This belt that's attached there but loose here, that's cool. Got some good leg articulation. Look at that. It's gonna be restricted once it hits here, but we got double joints on the knees. There we go. Look at these really awesome like metal boots. Moves pretty well that way. And then pivots a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got here. Kind of the same thing on both sides. Kind of a great looking figure. And look at these huge hands. Back and forth and around. So these hands are enormous. Let's get this gun right here. Here's the other hands right here. Fist and the open hand. We're gonna put guns in both of these hands. So we'll keep these. Look at that. You can definitely give it a custom finish with a perhaps like a dry brush, even though it's got slight two-tone right there. You can just go over it a little bit. Okay, so we'll just jam this in right here. Look at that. Turn this to where the finger is right there. What do we want? How do we want him carrying these? Let's have him turned this way. Look at that. You know, you don't have to have your guns from Overwatch pointed at someone for them to look really menacing. You can have him getting ready to, or walking toward you and standing tall. Look at that. Just a really strong pose. You know what he's gonna do. When the time's right, he's gonna pull it right out on you. Boom. There we go. And there we go. I don't really want him leaning forward, so let me fix that part. There we go. Look at that. Let's turn him a little bit. And check that out. So we definitely know it's about to go down, and we don't need to do anything more than that. We can pose him, we can have him, the gun's about to be fired off, we can cross him in front of his body, we can do all sorts of things. But I think that's the coolest. Without needing to necessarily go like this. Which still looks cool, right? We can also bring it up so that we cross both arms, but let's just have it like that. What do you say? Alright. Look at that. That emblem right there looks absolutely great. Cool. So let's put him right on over here. And he knows what's up. Look at that. Let's bring this leg just a little bit better spaced out. There you go. What do you say to that? Awesome. Well, I tell you what, look at this. I'm sure these just fit in there real simple. I almost forgot about these. They got 2 holes right here, look at that. Well, we're not gonna have them just firing off randomly to the side, but let's see what they look like. Just pop those right in there. Look really cool, look at that. Put them the other way so it doesn't look like it's drooping down if you can. Oh, you can't. One goes in that way. But anyway, there we go. Let's just straighten it out a bit more, and still looks cool. Look at that. Yeah, that looks really neat actually. Look at that. So if we do that, then we're gonna bring this up right here. We would spread his stance, and we would put this one right here. We would even them out a little bit. Let's see. There we go. How's that? Like the way that looks? That looks pretty cool, right? So, do you want them both firing? Nah, overkill, right? Let's see. So, I'm gonna take those off for now. Have him looking this way. And spread his stance. There we go. Looks really cool actually. So we'll have them right here. Yep. It looks pretty awesome actually. So all right. And you know what? Decided to, you know what? Let's have them match a little bit. After all. Just a tad. Okay, cool. Very cool. Alright, so let's put these away. And let's take a look at our next action figures. Okay, so next, check this out. We have Mercy and Pharah. And look how awesome they look. Look at this beautiful artwork. Bleeds over on both sides this time. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? This beautiful package. So we've done this one, this one, this one, this one. This is the one that can't find anywhere. And then we have those 2 next, but look at that. Wow, this one actually has a write-up on it. So let's see what it says. The winged heroes Pharah and Mercy work together to win the battle from above. Yep, look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Security chief. Look at that. That's super amazing. Look what we got over here. 37, Angela Ziegler, and Field Medic. So let's get them out of here. Let's take them out of the package and let's do an awesome review. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see, man, look at this. This is gonna be ridiculous. My goodness. How's this attached right here? Taped? Yeah, taped. Jeez. Okay, so let's just pop this sucker out. This is gonna be an unreal looking figure. And look, it comes with a base. I'm glad, because we need that to help it stand up. Oh my gosh, these are individual pieces. Sorry for all the racket and commotion, but looks like it was necessary. Jeez! Let me just say, this is already turning out to be quite the action figure. Look at all these ridiculous accessories. Hey, look at the hands, but we're gonna leave those there. Doesn't that look amazing? Jeez. Alright, so let's take a look at this head sculpt. Unbelievably awesome head sculpt, look at that. The paint looks a little rushed right there, but otherwise looks pretty good. at that. Let's see how much the head can move. It can move pretty good down, pretty good back, around, tilts. Look at that. That looks awesome. Right at the rib cage moves. Look at that. Okay. Now a little smudge right here. Does the ab crunch right here with this interesting new joint that we're not used to seeing like that. The arm is restricted by this, but it's still able to move pretty well. We can move in at about a 90-degree angle on the elbow, and the hand's kind of soft, so just keep that in mind. It moves around and back and forth. We have almost a mirror image here, so that's really cool. Look at that. Okay, we got this really cool, man, look at that gradient finish from this yellow mustard almost into this red, almost ketchup. So that's cool. And let's see, we've got some great mobility in the legs, double joints of the knees, moves in the high part of the thigh. Moves really well, and look at these feet. Look at that. So, oh, it was hidden in here. Look at this. It's in the very, very bottom. Didn't even see that's where it was. This is so amazing. This action figure is just gorgeous. Look at this. Wow, that's not something you're used to seeing, right? So pop that right here. Right on in here. Oops, sorry, I got it backwards. And then lift. Look at that. Okay, let's see how we can get this going. So, beautiful paint job, look at that. So these are gonna go like this. I'm assuming. Look how incredible that looks. Doesn't that look absolutely incredible? Wow. So then, I'm curious as to how we attach these. Let me take a look. We definitely want this to be outstanding. So this is a ticket gonna be like this, because that looks incredible. We have 4 of those. So let me take a closer look. I'm gonna make sure we get this done right, because this looks so incredible. Give me a second. Okay, my friends, I think I got a little ahead of myself just because these were in the back. I'm like, oh, they have to. No, they don't. These, if I'm not mistaken, actually go in here to make this look really cool. So we'll check that out in just a minute. But yeah, let's finish taking a look at our character right here. Look at Mercy. And we only have 1 stand. I looked a little bit closer. Looks like we only have 1 stand. And nonetheless, looks absolutely amazing. So look at this. We'll bring this out here. Put this right here in our hand. Won't that look absolutely outstanding? So, yeah, buddy. Let's bring this down. Wow, that looks great. That looks absolutely amazing. Great. Look at that. And then these can be posed. Look at that. So I'm gonna bring this in closer. Tell me that doesn't look absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. So I'm gonna put her there, but geez, we're gonna have to go find one of our stands from the storage. There's no way that we can't have both of them. Not being able to use their accessories like this. Look at that. And these are just such amazing accessories for the Hasbro action figures. We're not used to getting this many, are we? Unbelievable. Maybe we'll move her to the other side. We'll trace her over here. Look at that. Unbelievable. How's that? So, looks absolutely... Oh, geez, sorry. I was trying to do a one-handed pose move, and it totally failed. Let's bring this up. Bring this up. Now the wings do pop out of the back pretty easily because it's just that little ball joint. Oops. Man, the whole thing's falling apart right before my eyes. But There we are. Okay. I'll move around the poser in a little bit. So that's good for now. So yes, that looks amazing. Let's straighten out right over here. Okay, let's move to our other character right here. We have Pharah. And man. Oh. I think I did a big no-no. I didn't realize there was a rubber band right here. And boom, popped off this. Okay. Hopefully I didn't break it. I don't think I did. That was my bad. Okay, well, this one has a ball joint right here, so that's cool. So, before you make the same mistake I did, I think this other part was not supposed to come out. Oh, and here I am dropping it a second time. So do not make the same mistake I did. I'm gonna have to super glue this. And the reason why I know I'm gonna have to glue it is because if you look in here, look at this. Remnants of glue. So this is gonna go back in here. Luckily it still stands up well right there. But interesting how one has a ball joint and the other one is glued. Oh, they both have ball joints. It's just this one, the glue came out. Okay, so we'll glue that. That's my fault. So make sure you cut the rubber band before you just go all crazy haywire pulling it out. It's my fault. Already broke our action figure. This does not move up, but look, it does have detail on the eyes and face. Interesting. So let's see how much the head moves. It moves down pretty well. Look at this, it's super soft. Moves here, just beautiful articulation. Whoever designed these, there it goes. I'll glue it in just a minute. Unfortunately, that's my fault for getting a little too crazy. So it moves right here in the upper part of the bicep. The arms only move so much in because of it's just really big and clunky, but just looks beautiful paint job. Look at this. This moves. This is on a ball joint, so this opens up and around, or should. Look at this. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at that. Absolutely great. Moves in the wrists. We do have these other two hands that are fists right here, so that's cool. Man, look at how it moves here. Got double joints at the knees. Let's support it so we can move it like that. That looks great. And look at these great joints on the feet and the ankles. So, let's see what we can do here. Bust these on out of here. Wow, these are ridiculous. Oh, they split like this. Man, these are some unreal accessories. So they click together like that, and then they separate like this. Look. Man, learning a lot of stuff right here. Boom. Okay, so this one goes down into that one. And this one goes down to that one. So they are mirror images of each other. Okay. Try to put the wrong side on the wrong side, so let's see. Is there a difference? I'm not sure. Let's try this one. Look how great this looks. Forgot to look at the back. Just gorgeous detail. These are unreal action figures. There we are. Look at that. So then this, are they all the same? No, they're not. But is it two pairs? Looks like it. Okay, so I don't want to get this wrong, but let's just go for it. This looks like it goes in here. Right? Let's just put that up in there. So give me a second and I'll see if I can get this right in here. Okay, it took me just a second to figure out. So if you'll notice, let me zoom out. Now these look like this, they go on right here. It's kind of interesting how they're kind of like almost like a gel plastic. Almost but not quite. When they could have just been a hard plastic, I don't think they need to be a gel, and the gel makes them like heavier almost. But anyway, so there's two sets, and it's kind of interesting because they fit. Let me see if I can get a focus. They fit very specifically, if you see that shape, into what goes here. See how that will fit like that? So that's what ends up happening. They fit very specifically into one of the sections. So If it's not fitting, it probably goes in the other one. So just making sure you know that. And it's really heavy action figure, but oh my god, look how incredible this action figure looks. My goodness, this action figure looks sick. I'm gonna have to put this back over here, and I don't think it's gonna stay in, so maybe I should just leave it out. But look at that. Yeah, it's gonna pop right out. But man, let's take a look at these weapons. There's this and this. Oh, look at the awesome detail on this weapon. I think it's curving up a little, and it doesn't need to, but it was just resting in that plastic. And look at this. Let's get rid of this right here. And unbelievable. Okay, so let's get this trigger finger. See if we can get it to migrate on over to that trigger. And this gun's really heavy, so I guess we're gonna need 2 hands. Ooh, I was like, what's happening? Why does the arm look so weird? That's why. And then the arms don't move up very well, so this is kind of a hard gun for her to hold. Just letting you know. It actually doesn't hold very well at all, because her arms don't fold anymore in the elbow. So we can kind of just try to cram this hand on here, and it falls right off. So I guess we can do what we were saying earlier. The Reaper figure. Bring her like that. Let's put this gun in this hand. And I think that'll still look awesome. Look at that. Man, this looks absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna move her over here. Ooh, these are just so amazing, actually. Look at that. Unbelievable. We don't even have room for our other figures. So I'll set this aside for now. And we'll take a look at our last 2. God, these are amazing. I don't know if we'll have enough space if these are similar. Look at that. Okay, so let's move our action figures. I can get them set up slightly better. Give me a second. Okay, and I'm sure it doesn't look like I moved much, but I just kind of compressed everybody that way. And then made some space here and here. See if we can fit our Ultimates Overwatch Ana and Soldier 76. If I said a different number, because that was an accident. Look at this beautiful artwork that spills over to that side. This beautiful artwork that spills over to this side. This beautiful package. This package is gorgeous on its own. And let's see what it says back here. It says, wow, Ana Amari. Look at that. Age 60. Occupation bounty hunter. Well, affiliation Overwatch. Well, that was definitely a surprise. Look at that. And then we have over here, name unknown, age unknown, occupation vigilante, affiliation Overwatch, formerly. Then of course we don't know what flag. We don't know nothing about Soldier 76. So let's see what it says right here. Years after the collapse of Overwatch, Soldier 76 recruits Ana Amari to rejoin the fight. Yep. Let's get this open, and I'm gonna tell you, this looks like it's gonna be amazing. This whole set has been unreal. The whole set. The whole set. Alright, cool. Let's see what we got going on here. And there's definitely tons of accessories. It's not the same as the other one, because those 2 flying ones were unreal, but these are some amazing accessories. Let's get on out of here. Oh, let me not pop off any vital parts like last time. So let's see what we got here. Of course we have Ana. Look at this really cool suit. So this hood is independent. I don't know if I want it independent, but nonetheless, the head moves well. Look at that. Push down, forward. It's absolutely cool. Look at that. Okay, pivots, tilts. I wonder, this probably comes off. Cool. I don't know why it has a little bit of paint bleed right there, but look at this, just incredible detail. Look at that. Unbelievable. That beautiful symbol right there. The arms move really fluid. Look at that. So the arms come out to almost a 90-degree angle. Rolled up sleeve looking. These turn. We have extra hands right there. Look at that. We have this like sniper looking rifle and this blast right there. This other gun. And then look at the accessories we have for him. 76, that probably goes right in there. Look at those other hands. So let's see what we got. Let's see how we compose it with this super long gun, which looks absolutely outstanding. Let's see where we have. I'm gonna hold this bad boy. I'm gonna pull this hand just a little bit out. I'm gonna have to roll these fingers out. There we go. Spin them out and then pop them back in. Let's try it this way. There we go. How's that? Look at that. And we can definitely put this hand here. Ooh, again, does not reach. Maybe we can try it here. Nope, it popped out of the other hand. Jeez, how are we gonna get this to work? Let me see what it says right here in the picture. It made it seem like you could, but you can't because the arms don't come in enough. Just don't come in enough. So it looks like another one where you can't hold the weapon. Sorry guys. Trying to get this to work with me here. Maybe if we switch hands. I don't know. I'm gonna try whatever I can. You see me trying it right here. Put this behind the thumb. And it just doesn't come in enough. Does not come in enough. When we put the hand on it, ooh, that's barely, and it's really like forcing it. You see it's curving the gun right here? If I put it on the outside, it's gonna bend it weird, see? So I don't know what to do. We can put it over shoulder. That's not what we're looking to do. So we can have it like this. We're gonna have to pass on that weapon. It just looks super cool, but can't hold it. So that's extremely unfortunate. Look at that. Let's just give her this other weapon right here. Even if it belongs to him, I'm not sure. So we're going to have to put this right here. So the weapon doesn't fit. Let's see if this one does. Just to give her something to hold. Let's see if we can get this trigger finger to cooperate. All of a sudden it's not cooperating. Nothing's cooperating with us. There we go. Nope, it's not going to. I don't think it's for her. I think it's for him. So, unfortunately, as cool as this sniping gun looks, as cool as this would look to have pushed on the end, I'm assuming you just... Yep, look at that. We just can't get the arms in close enough. They just don't move in because of this sleeve. They don't move in close enough. So that's a little unfortunate because this is a really cool action figure. So anyway, we'll move on. We do have double joints at the knees. We do have really chunky looking legs. They look really cool. They do pivot in the high part of the thigh. Look at the shoes. But unfortunately, cannot hold her own weapon. So as cool as she looks. So let's set her up right over here. And There we go. And let's move on to our last action figure. Last but not least, Soldier 76. Oops. Caught that somehow. And so, this, unlike Dynasty, oh, it's like another gel plastic. So it's not completely gel, but it definitely has that like feeling. Look at 3 missiles coming out. These really cool fists. Pop him out without breaking him. We can pop his hands up first. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, it was not easy to get him out. Let's get his other gun out. So, alright. Let's take a look here. And look at this amazing gun. Look at that. And I guess these are coming from here. Look, and it's 2 pieces. So that's really cool. That's really neat. Look at that. Okay, let's take a look at his head sculpt. Scar right up there. This beautiful visor. His head. I wonder if it's just stuck. Because it looks like it should be moving back. It's moving a little bit. I think mine's just stuck. But it is moving. Let's see, arm moves really smooth. Right here moves above the bicep. Got double joints right here at the elbow. Look at this awesome looking glove. Look at this comes off and it looks really cool the way it is loose like that. This is almost a mirror image except we have some like shells right here. Look at this awesome looking shoulder right here. Look at this beautiful 76 in the back. We have this ab crunch joint right here, which is new. And we moved right here to turn, not at the waist. Okay. Wow, look at this. I wish this came out. We could put a gun in there. But nonetheless, it moves really good because it's soft plastic, but attached right here. Wait, I thought it was attached. I guess it's attached in the back. Okay. Got great detail here. Moves in the upper part of the thigh. Some great mobility and some big chunky style knees that articulate really well and that are solid. Let's see. Move right here on the ankle. Pivots well, and this is just a great looking figure. Beautiful paint. Look at that. Beautiful paint. And let's see if he can hold his own gun, because his arms are big and chunky. So, it's gonna be a tall order, my friend. Tall order. Let's bring the fingers and the thumb back. Let's see if we can't just jam that in there while it's moving. There we go. There we go. Okay. And look, this one is, we gotta open these fingers up too. Not 100% sure we'll be able to, but we're definitely gonna try. Okay, cool. He is able to hold his gun a little awkwardly, but he is able to hold it. Look at that. So that looks amazing. Let's get his power stance going. And you know what? Oops. We can definitely put these back in here. Look at that. And we can put this hand right back on here. Obviously, it doesn't hold it amazing. It just holds it well. Not amazing, but well. Okay, not well. Holds it all right. These aren't made to really hold their weapons very well when they require both hands. Oof. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Alright, guys. I actually gave up because it was not working well. So I put the gun like this, have the small gun like this, and just have him with a really strong stance pose like this. And unfortunately, I really wanted these shooting out of here, but he can't hold the gun with both arms because of the restrictions right here. So, let's put him right here. and show what our whole lineup looks like. Doesn't that look absolutely bonkers? Let's see what happens if I turn this just a smidge. Oh gosh. Ooh, that turned. Okay, let's get everyone lined up really cool. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, friends, check this out. This looks absolutely amazing. All of them look just unreal. Man, the paint jobs, the sculpts, the accessories, the list goes on. These action figures are unreal.